So my practice before mediation was largely transactional. I did a little bit of litigation work kind of out of law school, but that wasn't really for me. And then after that, I turned into mediation because I come from a family of mediators and found out that that is a terrific way to engage with the legal system and provide a lot of value and earn a good living. My mediation practice is fairly specific. I typically handle disputes involving people and their insurance companies. So a lot of homeowners insurance or property disputes or things of that nature. I like that. It's a very practical type of dispute with very concrete solutions. And I find that the construction and the bringing a conclusion to those types of matters is good feeling all around. So I try to focus on those. I'd like to, it's maybe not the best way to describe a mediation style, but I'd like to say it's pretty fun. I try to keep the mediations fairly upbeat. I try to make sure everyone has as good a time as you can have talking about a dispute that you probably don't want to be talking about. I try to keep them punchy. I'm not the kind of mediator that tells people their case is bad or they should do this or that. As I kind of mentioned before, I don't have a lot of litigation experience. I'm not the one to tell you what's right or wrong, but I like to ask a lot of questions and try to really feel what the people are feeling, and a lot of times just having that kind of conversation leads to a resolution. I hope is maybe my approach to it. I think a lot of people have misconceptions on what a mediator should be or how they should act or what the process should be like. So I think I break some of those molds a little bit and that I'm not as formulaic. Again, I think my mediations tend to be pretty punchy, pretty fun, and that's not what I think most mediations are like. And I think that brings often a younger attorney clientele to me than the traditional senior partner at a gigantic firm that's looking for someone with a lot of gray hair. Ooh, that's a tough one. Mediators need a lot of good qualities to be successful. It's everything from managing expectations of both the participants and the attorneys, but also just being approachable, making sure that you understand what people might ask you about, what their experience might be. They might be doing something. This might be very strange and bizarre for a plaintiff. So I think in a former life, I was a high school teacher. I spend a lot of time kind of explaining the process of what we're doing and why we're doing it as I'm going through the matter. And I think that is an interesting approach that a lot of people will resonate with. And I think that's what makes me a good mediator. When I'm not settling cases, I like to do lots of things. Travel is a big one. I also have 2 young kids I like to spend time with, as well as a dog. I do enjoy a lot of outdoor activities. So I dive, I go play golf, play sports. I enjoy a lot of those kinds of things, hiking. That kind of stuff is very fun for me. And I cook a little bit. I like to think I'm an aspiring chef of sorts, so that's pretty fun.